What up, people? I'm back with another commentary. It's actually going to be a Q&A. So, let me start out by saying that this is a gameplay from Team Throwdown Extraction. You can see that we're up 3-1. It's because it was really long, so I wanted to show you like the good parts. So, like at the end, I go like hard as fuck and I go really clutch, and we ended up winning after we almost blew the lead. So, before I start this Q&A, let me say that I'm reading these verbatim, and if you see or hear any like racist or offensive dialogue, that does not reflect my actual opinions. I'm just reading them as I'm asked. So let's get this started. First off, the first question is by Ivy Clueless, and he asks, why do you suck at Halo? I don't know, maybe it's because I don't get on every day and my skills rest every single time, so that might be it. The next question is by Amazing, and he says, why are you such a nigger? I don't know, maybe because KFC makes me strong. Next question by Horny Chinchilla, do you pee in the shower? Of course I do. Like the shower makes me need to pee, and I'm not gonna get out of the shower to pee, so might as well just go in the shower, you know, and it just goes down the drain, and the soap from your body wash and shampoo pretty much just washes away any germs that it may leave back. The next one is by Nurzo, and he asks, what are your thoughts on gay marriage? I don't know. I have a gay bisexual uncle, and I've never had a problem with it, so I guess I'm okay with it. Next one is by Boney, and he asks, who do you think is gonna win at WrestleMania, John Cena or The Rock? For those of you who don't know, I used to be a huge wrestling fan before, but then like I liked it starting in like the end of the Attitude Era up until like 2009, but then the Undertaker started appearing less and less, and then CM Punk was like promoted to mid-card status, and I didn't really like that. I really hate CM Punk. I think he's overrated and all that shit, but I'll occasionally watch when like my childhood favorites come back and when the Undertaker's back, but when they all leave, I pretty much watch like once every 3 months just to keep up and shit like that. Like I don't care about the storylines anymore. I basically just care about the results and see if my favorites win, because the talent sucks now. But my opinion is I hope The Rock wins. I know he's not going to, but since he's going to be at Extreme Rules, I'm hoping that he wins at WrestleMania, but then loses. But if he does, he's going to lose at Extreme Rules to John Cena. But he's most likely going to lose. But I hope The Rock, but John Cena's going to win. The next one is by Rook. He actually captured this gameplay, by the way. So shout out to him. And he asks, since you are Canadian, why do you say A all day? Also, have you ever milked a tree? Yes, I am Canadian. For those of you who don't know, born in Thunder Bay, Ontario. It's an average sized city. At the top of Lake Superior, about 7 hours north of Minneapolis in Minnesota, and about 10 hours east of Winnipeg. Yeah, it's far. It's basically in the middle of nowhere. It's like the only big city within miles, like hundreds of miles. But I've never heard anyone say A. All Canadians don't say A. It's basically just the newfies out on the East Coast who say A, and the French people. But I don't know why we say A all day. I guess, I don't know. It's kind of grew on us. And have I milked a tree? Yes, I have milked a tree. Like in Quebec, if you go to the forests, like near like Sherbrooke and Sorel, there are literally like these like faucets like on some of the trees that like they have like these syrup farms, and there are faucets on the trees, and it takes out some like syrup and shit. It's really cool. Where's another one? This next one is, these next two are by Doomsday, and he says hamster-sized rhino or rhino-sized hamster. Obviously a hamster-sized rhino, because I've already owned a hamster, and a rhino-sized hamster would be freaking scary as shit. Like, I've already seen it from South Park, and it's freaking scary. So, and plus I can say, hey guys, I own a rhino. That'd be cool. And can you do the truffle shuffle? I used to be able to do it really good when I was really fat back in the summer, but I've lost like 30 or 40 pounds, so it's not as good. So yeah, these next bunch of questions are by Fat Forums, and he says, where the fuck are ranks in Halo 4? They're coming out in April sometime, so yeah, look forward to that. And his next question is, why does the Xbox 720 look like a giant turd? I haven't seen the Xbox 720, so I can't really comment on that. And it's probably gonna suck ass because the PS4 sucks ass. So I'm assuming the Xbox 720 is gonna suck ass with its non-backwards compatible shit. His next one is, why did my nigger friend get marked absent at night school? I see what you did there. Don't get mad at me, please. These aren't my opinions. That's just how we asked it. And he says, last question. What female gamer can I bone? All of them. All the bitches can be yours, Fat. All of them. Now, these last few questions, they're all from my good friend Lexi. Follow her on Twitter at LilLexiBabe with 2 X's in the Lexi. She has like 8 or something. What's your favorite map on H4? I actually already answered that, and it is Haven. You can check that out in my top 5 Halo maps of all time video. So yeah, please check that out. Out of all the playlists, which one is your most fun to play with friends? Most fun to play with friends? I'd probably say all of them. Most fun to play with myself is probably Team Objective, so I can just sit back, get montage clips, you know, have fun. Where are other ones? Oh my god, have you ever taken it in the ass? No, I have not. Well, there was this one time in the... No, I'm not gonna go there. Gayest moment you ever had? There was this one time in the McDonald's vault pit. Nah, you don't even know that. What's your taste in men? Non-applicable. Who's the biggest dick you've ever met? There's this one guy, back when I was like in the 1st or 2nd grade, his name's Angus, and he was like in grade 7 at the time, and he was a big asshole and dick. Like this one time when I got on the bus, he like ran up to the front with this huge booger hanging down from his nose, and he's like, oh, let's go. So yeah, he was a big dick. If you could have 2 boyfriends or have to deal with your hand for the rest of your life, who would you choose? My hand. Who's your favorite Twitter friend? Everyone that follows me is my favorite Twitter friend. All of them. But if I had to pick, I had to put my gun to my head, there's 3. No. 4. Ripshot, Amazing, Lexi, and Fat Forums. Fat Forums all the way. Who's the bestest girl ever to ask you gay questions? Obviously you, Lexi. Who's the one girl better than you in Halo? Cough, me, cough. Lindsay Bunny. So yeah, that's all the questions. The gameplay is winding down, so if you want to send me more questions, I'm gonna try to do all these. I'm gonna try to do more of these Q&As, like bi-weekly or monthly. So yeah, follow me at Scott_Pantera on Twitter. Message me on my gamertag, Pan to the Terra, so we can play. And subscribe to my YouTube for more content. See ya.
Game over. Victory.